Hello and welcome to the LDM Show. I'm Charles Aloma,
I'm Will D.
and hope you guys had a good week. It's going to be a tremendous weekend, though. But it was cold.
I mean, yeah, it was a cold couple days.
It was cold a couple of days. Shoot, that shit was. I felt it like it was already winter.
Yeah, I woke up and it was 34 degrees outside the other day, and I was like, nah, it doesn't start until December. What are you doing?
I know. Hoodies came out.
Yep.
Scarves coming out.
I've seen full on bubble coats already.
Well, I seen my son had the mask. I seen this one guy had ski glasses. I was like, no, calm down. It's not for all that.
No,
you know
no,
what I mean?
no. It's that time. It's gonna hit harder now because we just a couple days before that it was 70 degrees. Like, the body has had no time to adjust. We haven't had like a week or two of 50 and 60 to settle into a nice, cool 40-degree. No, I just jumped from like 70 something down to 30 something in 24 hours. Yeah, I definitely need my face mask already.
That's why I'll be wishing that it was hot. I already turned on the heater in my house.
I'm not mad at that.
Mm.
I mean, some places I don't think the heat goes on for like another 2 days, 3 days.
No, we control our own heat. So I was like, I wait till they lay down.
Mhm.
I was like, but I got a snitch for a heater because when you turn it on and the heat clicks in, you hear click, 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 click. You turn on the heater, I'll be like, nah. It's like a snitch. Damn. You can't even turn on the heater without it making the noise. Click, 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 click. I'm like, damn, man. Like everybody know I turned on the heater. Well,
They just want to make fun of you.
I put that at 80 degrees in my house.
I'm not mad. We ain't built for the cold.
Nope. Nope. Sure. If I could be in a summer place every winter, I would.
You try to.
Hey, listen.
Oh no Philippines trip this year?
Nah. we gotta save pool money and all that other stuff. There's like a lot of stuff that we gotta work on. But we're gonna hit some word on the streets real quick, and some people won't like some of the stuff. But hey, let's hit. All right. Well, the first thing kids will probably, not kids, but parents probably won't like. They're thinking about cutting school either earlier or later. For the baby. So I know the parents are like, no, later. You know what I mean?
I mean, does that mean that the school day starts later?
Well, no,
that could mess them up too.
I think it's going to start the same time.
Same time and extended. What kind of?
Yeah,
I don't like that. I don't like that for the kids. I don't like that at all. They're already stressed out as is.
Yeah. No. Listen, leave the kids alone. I'm thinking you should just cut some of the hours. It's 10 hours, and then you give them homework. They're going to come home and do another 12 hours,
Yeah.
That's like 12 to 13 hours of their
now,
life.
if they extend the school day and then there's no homework, now that maybe.
Yeah, but even extending, and then they're talking about cutting the snow because of the snow days. You know what I mean? Listen, we can't control what happens. Don't be cutting my time, my vacation time because of snow days.
Whoa.
They gave you extra time already.
No. See, I remember not getting snow days.
Yeah, that's true.
So they get what they get for that.
If
they get snow days and you, but I heard they added December 23rd to days off for winter break. So they already got an extra day of vacation. If they lose one, then is it really not bad?
Yeah, that's true. So for me, I think it's just best to leave the school days a regular. Because I remember starting in September. All this August stuff, no.
Yeah, no.
It's still hot outside. Don't ask me to be going to school. I'm like, no.
Yeah, school shouldn't start that early. Even down south. Now I know they end early, but you're trying to make an August start and then still end in June. I'm not with that.
No. I remember, we cut off. We started around September. Cut off around what was it, May, something like that.
June.
Oh, June. Yeah, that's it. Don't do me wrong. I don't like that.
You don't need that extra time.
Nah, shoot.
Hey Rosa,
¿Cómo está? When we went to school, I remember my vacation was long, like the Christmas vacation.
How long was your Christmas vacation?
About 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Dang. I think the most I ever got was like 8 days, and that's because that's how the weekends worked out.
Yeah, because of the weekends and stuff. So you're figuring you got all these days. But I don't remember anything past more than 3 weeks. 'Cause I remember I felt like Thanksgiving and Christmas was together when I was young. It felt like that's how long it was, but it wasn't. I guess we went back to school and then came back out again.
No, we definitely went back to school. It's just that they barely taught. Like they were like,
Yeah.
nah, what are we gonna do? Lessons. You got a long weekend and you got a vacation coming up. You don't care nothing about history. From the ending of November to the beginning of the new year, class is a joke. It's just a waste of time, honestly. I don't know why we gotta go.
Yes, especially like, after you take your ending test, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they tell you, yo, you passed. Okay, don't think I'm coming to school tomorrow.
Yeah, why am I?
Why am I coming to school? I passed. What you gonna do? Take my stuff back? I don't understand that. I remember in the school day, they didn't tell you passed or not until the last day.
That's what they have to do.
They wanted to really, really make sure that you're coming back to school. Because if you tell me 2 months, 3 months, in way before school finished, guess what? For those 2 to 3 months, I ain't coming to school. I already passed. Passed the test. You told me I'm going to my next grade. You already told me who my teacher is. I'm good. See you later.
I don't know. There's a lot about the system that needs to change. Although you heard about what Trump wants to do.
About what?
He wants to get rid of the Department of Education in Washington.
Ooh. So he wants to make them dumber?
I don't know exactly what his entire plan about it is. He's just like, we're going to get rid of them because they're not putting money where it's supposed to be. And we're going to let the states figure out what they need to do.
I know Trump was for doing education like the Asians and like 5 hours, 6 hours.
Well, there was that, but then now, this is the other thing. He's talking about how affirmative action means that white people deserve reparations for not getting into certain schools that they deserve to just because there was a quota for minorities.
Listen, that whole quota thing, I'm sorry to say, I got to say it blunt. If you're dumb, then you're dumb. They know, let me make the test lower for you, unless you have mental illness.
Yeah, of course.
But if you, I couldn't study that much and I didn't pass my test, I should get lower test things. No, just study more. I don't believe that. Back in the days, it was one test for everybody. Well, two. One for the regulars and then one for the special ed. Mm-hmm. That's it. There's no let's make it easier for them. No.
But my thing is, how are we going to create a reparation program for Caucasian families who didn't get what they deserved? And let's say they deserved it, like you said. If they got a 1,600 on the SATs, but they couldn't get into the school of their choice because there was a African American kid who got a 1560, and the school needed like 3 black people, right? Right. Yeah. So they were like, oh, well, you can't get in because we have these 3 spots reserved if somebody of minority. Then how are we gonna give that family reparations? But we got how many black people in general whose families have suffered far worse than not getting into the college of their choice?
Not only that, I'm sorry, I can't hire you. What? We already hired 9 white people. We only needed 1 black. So what about that?
That's what he's talking about. No, but that's what he's talking about. Trying to get white people their reparations, but not black people. No, nobody needs. If we can't get ours, nobody else can. I'm sorry.
I don't think nobody deserves anything. Just live your life. Like stop with the bullcrap. Get in. That's why I love when they do resumes. Back in the days, like not videos, not photos. That stuff about put your photo with your resume. I never did that. Nope. You're gonna come and call me due to my resume. I never put my race. I never put nothing. Just my resume. And I got called so many times. And when I got in, they was like, oh, what can we do?
I mean, but if they can't tell by your last name what you want,
I know.
They're a little slow. I know your name was on your resume.
Yeah.
You didn't just put Charles.
Well, it sounds like a white dude,
Laloma.
Yeah. Charles Laloma.
Oh, Lalama?
Yeah, or some people say Lalama. Laluma.
Because I'm like, how do you, no matter how it sounds, maybe with a stretch, it's
Charles.
Italian.
That's what I'm saying. It's Charles.
Maybe with a stretch, it's Italian. A big stretch.
Yeah, but that also, now that you say names, name your kids correctly, please. Poopy and Ray Ray is still trying to find a job because of their name.
You think Pookie's legal name is Pookie?
I don't know.
It's probably Jerome. I know,
right? But name your kids correctly. That is what gets them through the door. No, this Hennessy.
You know what's funny? Most of the Hennessy's I know are actually Spanish.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Like, what?
Jesus Christ. Diamond and,
Well, named her daughter Alexis because she couldn't afford it as a rap line.
See, but Alexis, it can get away a little bit. You know what I mean? But it still sounds like a
Depends on how
name.
you spell it.
Yeah, true. Yeah. You spell it with Lexus. Yeah. Alexis maybe will get you through the door. So, but also, funny thing, I heard of breaking up with your wife and leaving her or ghosting, like they say now. But this guy, on my birthday, died in a river in the what's that? Shit, I even forgot the damn boat. Kayak.
Oh, kayak.
The kayak. So-called accidentally drowned. They didn't find the body for a couple of months. 2.5 months to 3 months later, this boy goes and tries to get some money out of his life insurance with his passport. The picture popped up. He went to Europe. But to leave his wife, he faked his death.
I mean, that I could believe.
But then you know what? He left his wife to be with another person.
That I also can believe.
But why you fake your death? Just say, I don't want to be with you.
So that way you still collect the money on the life insurance policy. You still have access to the joint bank account. Can go back in, get the money, and then take it. I mean,
and not only that, he didn't want to pay alimony and all that other stuff probably too.
I mean, he wouldn't have to if he's dead.
Yeah.
But
now
did
he's
it.
Screwed.
Of course, because now he got caught. I mean, how are you going to use that? Like, come on now.
He didn't think it over.
He really didn't. If you have to still use your identity.
You can put the picture up. Is on the thing of this idiot guy. Look at him.
If you still have to.
And then he's smiling like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's just a great picture.
Yeah.
He looks like a creep.
So, fake a death and then use your same path.
See, that's
you didn't think of it.
If he thought about it, what he would have done with the life insurance policy was put it in the name of his future fake identity.
True.
That would have been the way. So that way now you don't go back. You are dead. Whoever you want to be is going to be
change the beneficiary.
Exactly. You change the beneficiary. You put it to your future identity. Kill yourself, and you're like that. I'm just saying, because the moment that you send it, like you send it to your wife, you're still gonna have to use your name, your whatever you were registered under to access those accounts that have the money. And I get why he did it, right? I'm gonna kill myself, get the money, and leave with the other woman. Cool. I'm not gonna pay alimony because she's gonna think I'm dead. All that, I get it. But you just did one thing dumb, and that's still having to use your name to get the money.
Yeah, I mean, he went to the bank to transfer it to his new bank account, which is international bank account. So I guess he had no idea or something that he used his passport.
Even that, if he had even sent it to a bank account in his name in one of those offshore something, like there are other ways to go about this than trying to access the same account you have with your wife who thinks you're dead. And then when they find out you're not dead, the life insurance company is going to be able to come back and get their money back.
Yeah, it was over 200,000, I think it was, or something like that. So it would have helped him whatever he was trying to do.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna get it. He's gonna go to jail.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy, but you were stupid.
You should have watched more Law and Order.
Yeah. He must have been watching the old versions that didn't really detail it.
I think he was just watching Crossing Jordan. He was used to the dead bodies. Didn't realize how to do things after that. Yeah.
That's what it is. But that guy is dumb. But also New York, thanks to your favorite mayor, would not be getting too much funding by the government until they figure out what he did with the rest of the other money.
I wouldn't stress that too much. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
You'll have to wait until January and the funding will come back. Yeah. Two felons got to look out for each other. That's all I'm saying.
But then not only that, he is getting mad because he said too much money went into the illegal. You the one that put them. You the one that put them in the beach. Remember, I mean, he was trying to put them in Orchard Beach.
He tried to put them in the beach, and they told him he couldn't do that because of winter. Yeah. So then he sent them to Westchester County, but they didn't want to keep them. So they tried moving to Long Island, and they were like.
Then they built up. He used the funding. This is why they trying to get him. He used funding, saying that he was building buildings, 2 buildings, for what's that low income program.
Okay.
So they gave him the funding to do it, and then all of a sudden he said, no, they're for the immigrants. So you forcefully, not forcefully, but you lied and said it was for something, and you did it for another thing. That's why they talking to him.
I mean,
listen,
look, he's not
because
wrong.
there's more money.
He's not wrong. They are getting too much money.
They are. No, but it was him that gave it to them.
Yeah, I know. I know.
You're an idiot. You go and find a guy in Europe that faked his death. Maybe y'all two can put one brain together.
Or just take his money.
Yeah, I know. But, it has to stop. And then now they're slowing down the illegals and stuff. And people forget. I hate when they put a 9. Oh, my God, I can't believe that they're sending them back.
That's where they came from.
You know the word illegal means, right?
But we're not supposed to use the term illegal. It's undocumented.
Undocumented. Oh, okay.
No, they're documented. They know that they're here. They've been giving them money, and they're just like, you're not supposed to be here. Go back.
Yeah, after they gave them all our money, right?
I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, I see too many homeless Americans
to
really care about people who want to be American.
Yeah, and then for a post,
and getting better treatment.
For a post that I seen that we need to give this back to the real Americans. I'll wait for a real American. You tell me. You mean New Yorkers? Then, because I seen a post and I put up on the post, do you mean real New Yorkers? Because even immigrants that came here are New Yorkers once they get there. They're legal.
Yeah.
Once they become legal, they're New Yorkers. You don't have to be born here to be a New Yorker. You just have to be here for at least 3 years.
It's not even that. As soon as you get that document saying you are a citizen or that you are allowed to be here, because there are people on work visas I would even give more credit to than a lot of these migrants. Right. Like at the end of the day, right? If you are not a taxpayer to this city, state, and or country, some states don't have state taxes. Damn it! But but if you are a taxpayer, you are not a part of this. You need to go wherever you came from, and I'll leave it at that. Because I know I work 5 days a week only to see 4 days worth of money hit my bank account to fund the rest of these programs for people who are struggling. And the people who are struggling that need that money are also American citizens. Their birth certificate is from here. They may not be taxpayers, but the government, this country is supposed to look out for them. Shoot, if you take all of my 5th day of work and give it to nothing but native indigenous people of this country, I'll even take that.
I'll be okay with that.
Because we stole the whole thing from them, and I can't even say we.
Yeah,
I'm not a part of that.
But
still, I'll respect that more than people who they're running from danger somewhere. Man, you ever been to Brooklyn late at night? Mm-hmm. There are tons of people running from danger there. Where's their free money? I'm sorry. Yeah. I may be cruel, I may be cold, but at the end of the day, every place has their problems.
Another comment that I seen on that post, which I'm gonna say it, y'all ain't gonna like it, especially the Spanish. Like, ain't you Spanish too? This one lady said, "Oh, I'm scared because now my mom might be going back after being here for 30 years." Wait, 30 years and you're still illegal? You need to go back then.
Because you could
have done something.
No, you could have
fake Social Security, something.
Not even that. You could have gained citizenship for already being here after a certain amount of time. You could actually claim it.
Obama did it.
That's what I'm saying.
Obama said if you've been here for so many years, you could have gone and. So if you're here for 30 years and you
but I think that has a lot of stipulations, so not everyone qualified.
Yeah, but still.
No,
after 30 years, there was a loophole somewhere.
Not everybody looked. That's the whole thing. Yeah. A lot of people, especially during the Obama administration, were able to claim citizenship if they had already been in this country.
All they had to do was show that they're working or something, showing that they've been paying rent or something.
I mean, we all know all of them work under the book, so they probably didn't pay taxes.
It doesn't even matter. Literally, if you could show you're working under the books, you're not paying taxes the way you should be. Cool. You have a place of residence. I think there were only issues if you were in certain states. It was harder. Right. Federally, yes, you can be recognized as a citizen.
Now you get your citizenship, and then they'd be like, "Now you're a citizen? Yeah. Oh, here's this paper because you haven't paid tax." now I need all my taxes.
But that's what it should have been, a retro paid tax thing. But and I'm sure they would have found a way, or tax forgiveness, because I'm like, the country was functioning without my money. Why do you need it 30 years later? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
there's ways around it.
There have been ways. Shoot. We get how many people using 90-day fiancé to become citizens? Come on now. Yep. Somebody, you've been here for 30 years and you couldn't figure it out. That's on you.
Marriage at first sight.
That is on you.
Marriage at first sight.
No, and I'm being dead serious because they use that K-9 visa. They get over here. They somehow convince the person to marry them 6 months later after they pass all the stuff. They even have a TV show to back up it's a real relationship.
Yep.
And then they get their citizenship.
Hey,
and then somehow they're divorced by next season. That's all I'm saying. Is that
with technology, mail-in brides has become cheaper because you don't have to stamp it and mail it out.
It's just called Facebook.
You don't have to wait for that picture.
Yeah, and the kids, if they're citizens, they could have petitioned their parents.
And that was the whole thing. You think she was here for 30 years? And this girl's saying my mom. Her child was born here and did not. You get what I'm saying?
After 18 years old, you could have gone and said, "Hey, I want my parents here too."
All that DACA stuff.
So there's
was
a lot
built
of things you could have done. So if you've been here for so many years, don't come with the excuses unless you tried them all.
And
then that's all I gotta say.
For me, and I may not be Latin, but I do come from a family of immigrants. Thing about it is, our family went about it the long way, the processed way. They did it. So why do I say citizens? Because if my grandmother and grandfather could do everything they needed to do to get into this country, I really don't have any, and not to say it's easy. It's not easy on anybody, but there are tons of people who've gone the long route, got their way in here. A lot of people started with the work visa, this, that, So there's no excuse. In my book, there's no excuse. There are too many situations of people who become immigrants, come to this country, went about it the right way, and then, the legal way,
right? And
now they're citizens. For you to be like, oh, we need to whatever for all these people running from
Now this is
I don't care if they're Latin, African, Asian, European. If you don't do the legal process, get out of my country.
But this is our eyes. Maybe you guys see something that we don't see, that y'all couldn't become citizens, then okay. But I have a friend of mine who did it slick. He came here illegally, started working, but he did his paperwork in Santo Domingo like he was still over there. While he was doing his paperwork, he was over here working, And then, his family was like, you got this mail, and mailed it to him. And then he opens it here, writes it, sends it to his family. His family mails it like he's still there. Became a citizen. But all that time, he was over here. So there are loopholes. That is a big fact. Thank you, Carmen. There are loopholes to do it.
Yep.
So
I'm not saying
you to come in here illegally and then don't try nothing, then I'm sorry. It's like a criminal, like a drug dealer that finally gets caught with selling drugs, and he be like, "Damn, man, I got finally caught. This is some bull." What you thought was going to happen?
Drugs,
Sooner or later, something was going to happen.
And there are enough jobs you'll be surprised, but there are enough jobs who are willing to help people get their work visas in certain cities. I'm not going to say everywhere in America, no, but in certain cities, they want to get people. They want to give people citizenship. They think it's a way to get long-term loyal employers.
It's a tedious process because you have to really prove that whoever you're hiring is unique, that you can't get, you can't get the workforce here.
It's not easy. But
my wife was lucky. All I did was say my name was Aloma. They was like, "Oh yeah, come on, let her in." LDM? No, go ahead.
So, if you would like to be some sort of concubine,
I know, right?
Just let me know how much you're willing to pay. We can talk about it.
Oh, Jesus, there's an amount.
There's an amount,
And in USD, all right? Don't give it in your currency. It's worth like $0.1 here.
No.
I'll give you 3 million rupees, $30.
We might accept euros, maybe,
I don't know for how much longer.
I know, right? But always check up and find out,
Talking about that, if someone Charles is married, so like if someone approaches you and say, "Hey, could you marry me? I'll pay you certain amounts." Would you do it?
Many people did.
I mean, would I personally?
Many people have did. I know someone that did.
I mean, no.
Oh, well?
It's a big thing, especially from like the Caribbean, for people to get citizenship doing that. So I will only say this: as long as you present an amount that my girlfriend is cool with, we can discuss this. We can discuss this matter. I'm not, I'm not
is
opposed to it.
Benefits with it, or is just the paper?
No. We're doing pure paperwork. Like I said, I got a girlfriend, but it has to be an amount of money where she's willing to swallow her pride. Because if I marry someone else, it delays us getting married. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be on her. But if $30K,
wouldn't be that a good thing?
Huh?
Wouldn't be that a good thing?
I didn't say I had the problem. Now.
Oh, okay.
As long as she signs off on it, right?
Because it delays him really getting married.
Right.
So that's a good thing.
But $30K, might be a good number to pitch.
Wow, he just threw the number out there, right? The pitch.
I'm not saying I'm going to do this in case anyone with an official ID is watching, but it is an idea I am open to. You know what I'm saying?
An idea, right?
I'm just an open-minded individual.
You know, we can work on it. But they even cracking down on some of the people. You have to have like proof you know each other for months before you just got married. But yeah. But try it. If you don't know how to do it, call your local senator or your local board, and they will help you out.
Okay, so $25K plus a paid vacation to your country for 2 weeks. Plus a paid vacation to your country for 2 weeks.
You're really putting so much thought into this.
No, I'm just, as you said, we need pictures, right? That we met each other, so you know.
You have to go to them and take pictures.
I go there, whatever. You know, gotta find somebody who can clean up the first couple messages that you are asking for. You know, and then you make it look good. You know,
just want to make sure you cover all of the bases.
All the bases. If we're gonna do this right, we're not gonna be going and getting caught later when I'm collecting life insurance money. You get me? You know what I'm saying? Like,
no.
So
I hear you.
I don't,
plus a paid vacation.
We don't have a kayak
to your country.
Yeah, we don't have a kayak anyway. So
or the Philippines. I want to go
anywhere.
But
that's it. But also tomorrow is the day. Tyson versus Paul. Who you got?
I mean, look.
Well, first let's look at the stats. Let's look at these stats right now. Age 27 to 57. 9-1, 50 to 6. 6 KOs versus 44 KOs. 6'1" by 5'10". I thought he was a little taller than that.
No, that's just the fear.
Yeah, the weight 199 versus 220. Already, the height plays a little different. I don't know if the arm is because people are tall, but sometimes they got
height and reach are different.
So they don't have the reach here, so we don't know. But now you're talking about experience, years experience versus less years experience. With that stat, we're not talking about the politics of it, but with the stats alone, who are you?
I mean, you brought up a big stat, which is experience, and I think that works twofold, right? Like most sports, the game will evolve. It'll change, right? Mm-hmm. And so it's why we have that debate on who's the greatest, and then sometimes you have that smart person who says, well, you got to talk about the era, right? So Paul's been fighting, not as many fights, but he's been fighting modern era boxers. When you're going to get the judges and everything like that, they're going to be looking for specific things closer to this time. Tyson may not be, not to say there's a bunch of major differences, but Tyson may not know exactly how to box for this era. And we all seen old Tyson fights. There's not a lot of fights that went a lot of rounds. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he may not even really, the boy can hit. The boy can box, but can he really modern day box? You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
That will play a factor. I'm still at the end of the day. This is Mike Tyson we're talking about. This is somebody who stayed in shape for the last 20, 30 years. He's somebody who I would just never count against him. I put my money on Tyson, and purely because we've seen the Paul brothers fight beforehand, other legends, and let's just say most of the fights have been controversial.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I feel like Tyson is also an individual where if this is, because a lot of people saying, oh, well, he's going to take a fall for some money. Right. I think Tyson's the type of person where even if that was the plan, he is so temperamental that if this boy hits him the wrong way one time,
he might flashback.
Yeah, Tyson
flashback.
He's not going to care, and he's going to actually start fighting. I know there was talk recently that he was looking sluggish at some of the training workouts. Sure, he did have the heart condition in the airplane a few months back. I'm sure that's playing a factor. But in my gut, I know even Tyson has 6 losses. And in all 6 of those losses, was there really doubt in Tyson, or was everyone shocked every time? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it was never a knockout thing. It was always points. So you think about it, where versus Paul, who is really, I can say, more of a commercial fighter,
I mean, I don't.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't want to take away from I don't
no, he's good, but any of his matches has been memorable.
That's true. That's very true.
So
that's very true.
These are the things like no one would have known about him until his brother went to wrestling and they came out with a lot of stuff, and now they know him because he's fighting Tyson.
And they know him from YouTube.
Well, the YouTubers know him, but the old people that don't watch YouTubers don't know him until now. So all these are going to be playing a factor all in about. You got Paul, who's going to be fighting for a legacy to become something.
That's it.
Then you got Tyson, who's fighting to keep a legacy. So
I don't see. I can't even say that because all right. At the end of the day, this seems like a loss to me for both fighters.
it
in a
definitely
sense,
is.
right?
It definitely is.
Except for the cash payout, because there's always a cash payout, and that
well,
makes
for
things worth
Tyson, it's more of a loss. He gets half, right?
It doesn't matter.
Win or lose, they're still going to make the same amount.
They still make money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, they're making more money than I make in a year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Was it 10 million?
Right? Like, can you imagine getting paid millions of dollars just to get knocked out?
See, but I prefer these guys getting paid millions of dollars and you might get knocked out in the fifth, sixth, versus millions of dollars for a basketball player.
No.
Right?
No, definitely not.
These guys have got more problems.
It doesn't matter. Basketball players are playing more frequently. They're putting their bodies on the line way more frequently.
Well, not LeBron. He's falling more.
No, okay. So
LeBron is falling more. That's why he puts his body in.
No, that's true. But that's a nightly. That's my thing. If you're talking baseball players and basketball players, even hockey players, these guys are playing close to 100 games a year. They're playing 3 to 4, or probably like 2 to 3 nights a week for almost 10 months. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a lot that you could do, because I don't know if anybody's actually played a sport for just a day for 4 hours.
Hey, John, how's it going?
They're constantly training. They're playing at a high level. I'm not saying that, let's say we should be paying people who are playing games more than people who are also doing manual labor, but still.
Also, I want to throw in a comment, picture that I seen online where they said they need to give half of that money to the army and stuff like that. Listen, that's not tax money. That's now our money that's going to them.
That's different. That's not the same
thing. Those are owners who are paying them. That's like you going to a job and saying, no, you making 3 figures? No, you got to give some to. No, it doesn't work that way. So stop your
not everybody making a ton of money needs to give money to, I mean, I hate to say it, but we are.
I take Tyson in 6.
Tyson in 6? That's a lot of rounds for Tyson.
Well, they need to stretch it, because it's it's still no matter what. Now this is counting.
Wait. When is the last time needing to stretch a match has made a Tyson fight go past the first round?
Well, this probably I said 6. I said 6 seconds.
Oh, 6 seconds. Oh, okay.
No. But I think about 5 to 6 rounds. It might not go that much if Paul comes hard, because you think about it. Tyson is one of those, like, when I used to fight, I used to say, if you come hard, I'm going to come harder. Right. If you try to knock me out, I'm going to try to knock. So Tyson is one of those. Like, the killer will come out of him, and it might not last 6 rounds. You know what I mean? But if Paul takes it soft, and hey, make it like an exhibition, it might go a couple rounds.
In all honesty, I have the only way I see Paul winning isn't if he tries to infight. He needs to outbox him, keep distance.
He needs to do a Mayweather and hit and run.
But that's what I'm saying. He
maybe the stamina is.
He needs to outbox him. He has to play.
Tyson doesn't really have stamina. That's why he knocks you out.
Maybe that's how.
But that's what I'm saying. He needs
Paul
to
Jake will win.
outbox. He needs
to do like Will Smith and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Just hit.
Yeah.
Start running.
Just avoid that uppercut for the life.
Tie him out. That's it.
I mean, you are what, 30 years younger than him?
Yeah.
Just use that to your advantage as best you can.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to have a young little guest here to talk about his 3rd season, I think it is, and his event. And his event. Oh, there's a comment popping up sooner or later. But I'm rooting for Tyson, but if he loses, I won't be too surprised. If he wins, man, Jake Paul's not gonna hear the end of it. Well, that's what I said. That no matter what, Jake Paul is gonna lose. If you win against Tyson, so what? You won against an old man.
That's what I'm saying.
Yahoo! If you lose, oh wow, you lost against an old man. So he loses no matter what. Yeah. So that's our predicament. What? Oh, you didn't even pick your round. What round?
You know what? This is the Paul fight. It's going all the way just because of the money.
Ooh, okay. Well, we're going to find out, and that's on Netflix only. So, no, they didn't pay us, but I just want to know, what's going on, and we're going to talk about that.
I've been hearing there's some controversy on if you can watch the fight if you have commercials, so you might want to check that out.
Oh, yeah.
You try and watch
and if they find that you gave your code to someone else, your password, and you're watching at the same time, you are banned. I forgot to tell you that. They wrote that down. If you're going to be banned. So
you better throw a house party.
Exactly. But we'll be right back. And we're going to throw this quick commercial here.
Hi, I'm Reiden Laloma, and you might know me from my show, Reiden's World. I'm happy to announce that we're going to be holding our 5th annual Winter Wonderland event. At this event, there's going to be toys, art and crafts, snacks, surprises, and best of all, photos with Santa. And all of this to the community is free. But we need your help. Please donate today. For every $5 that we receive, we could give a toy to a child. For more information, you could go to my website, which is raidensworld.com, or you could go to the LDM Network site, which is ldmnetwork.net. So please, donate today, and let's make memories for us kids. Have a Merry Christmas. Bye.
Hello and welcome to the LDM Show. And here he is, the host of Reiden's World. That's why I have his shirt on today. Reiden's World. My son, Reiden Laloma. So how you doing today? Good. Well, tell me first. Tell the world first. A little bit about your show.
So my show is about having kids learning while having fun.
Or on the whole thing. And where is it seen at? Where you can see it?
Either on the LDM Network channel or on Roku TV.
Oh, cool. Oh, look, Carmen said, Reiden. All right. So what season you on right now?
The 3rd season.
The 3rd season. Oh, so you're almost ending the 3rd season, right? Pretty much.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about, first of all, what was your favorite episode this season that you liked?
The one about fire safety.
Fire safety? Oh my God, look at my friend getting so big. What was tell a little bit about the fire safety one. What was it about?
So
Well, I guess it's in the title, right? Fire safety. So, well, who you had on there?
we had a cartoon sheepdog.
Cartoon sheepdog? What he was?
He was a fire marshal.
A sheepdog as a fire marshal? Why you put a sheepdog as a fire marshal? Imagination world, I guess, right? That's crazy. But you've been this 3rd season. You've been doing a lot of voiceover. Do you like doing voiceover work more than acting work, or?
Yeah.
Yeah,
More voiceover.
why?
It's just nice to have someone else there.
Ah, that's cool. That's cool. Well, you just did. We're gonna show in a few minutes, a few seconds. One of your season episodes that's coming up. Tell me a little bit about that.
So that one is about special effects. In the beginning, it shows me running away from aliens.
You were running away from a real alien? I knew they were alive. I knew it. I've been saying it since day one. We're not here alone. So you were running away from them? Or was it? What was it about?
So I was running away from the ship because they're shooting missiles.
Oh, wow. Okay. Now, I can see that you're here, so that means you were safe. But what did you like about that? Because that's your first special effect one, right? Is that is that the first one you ever did? That special effects, or?
I'm not too sure.
Well, I know I've seen your episodes 1 and 2. Well, you do special effects, but I mean that you have to act, and then they put in the special effects. Is that the first one you did?
Yeah.
How did you like that one? Did you like it? Running and all that?
Yeah, but it was exhausting.
It was exhausting. So what was exhausting about it? What you had to do? Tell the people what you had to do on that one.
So the running part, I had to do it like 5 times to get the different angles.
Oh my God. So camera angles play a lot of part in the thing.
Your
Do you
actor
ever
is
think about doing like a
complaining.
movie of Raiden's World, or like a bigger episode, longer episode?
No, I've never really thought of that.
No? Okay. Well, let's play that episode. This is the exclusive. This is the first time he's putting it up. Carmen said, "Hey, Reiden, how old were you when you decided you wanted to have your own show?" Oh, good question. You don't remember? You were like 2, maybe 1, maybe 2 months old. No, you were like 3, right? When you first did your first. Well, when you were 3, he was holding the cameras for us. I remember that. 3 years old. So that's good. Oh, and did your dad inspire you to do it? To be on the show? Okay. Wonder who's your dad. He sounds like a good guy. Sounds like a good guy there. But
It's like a very imposing dad.
yeah,
If you ask me.
He's all in your show and everything too. But it's fun. How you like working with me and you together? Do you like it? It's fun, right? You know, when I watched you from the beginning doing your show to now, it's been you're learning more and more. Now you're doing special effects. Aww. We're gonna play this real quick clip of him running from the aliens. Like he said, very exhausting clip. Took us hours to do, but it's only like a 30, 40-second clip, right? All right. So you want to describe what they're gonna see? Make sure you're talking to Mike.
You're going to see me going up a rock, then you're going to see me look at an alien ship, then start running away, and they're going to be shooting missiles.
Okay. Well, exclusively here, this is the first time you're gonna play that, right? He haven't even posted it on his website or anything. So let's check it out. Let's check this clip out real quick. Oh, Carmen has another question here coming up. Oh, you are doing such a great job. Don't ever give up on your dreams.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Well, here's the clip. Are we ready for that clip? Okay. Well, here it is.
Hey everybody, I'm Will D.
I am Javier Luis.
I'm Alex Polanco.
I'm Apollonia Cruz.
And I'm Kelly Kaboom.
I am Shirley Phillips.
I am Emmanuel Anzule.
Do you know 1 in 4 women will experience domestic violence
during their lifetime?
And domestic violence and abuse can happen to anyone,
regardless of gender, race, or other factors.
2 out of 3 homicide cases are
females who were killed by a family member or intimate partner.
As domestic violence victims, they face high rates of depression,
sleep disturbances,
anxiety,
flashbacks, and other emotional distresses.
And without help, witnesses of domestic violence are more vulnerable to become abusers themselves,
thus continuing the cycle of violence in the next generation.
Hello, I'm Charles Aloma. Join the LDM network and Safe Horizon and take a step into changing these facts. So if you are or know someone that is being abused, please call the City Domestic Hotline at 1-800-621-4673. So that is 1-800-621-HOPE.
Speak up, speak out,
and make a difference.
And just know that you don't have to deal with this alone. There is help.